It's a video demo for my Eccofonic early tape machine, kind of hi-fi prototype, I believe. There's no information whatsoever that I've ever found on it. I bought it out of LA several years back, which I believe is where Eccofonic was located. In fact, I've had a couple of the Eccofonic reverb units, and this one just caught my eye. I believe the cabinet looks like Marantz, and it has a gold grill here, but I'm going to show you the transfer on top. So this is your actual your on and off for the transfer. Right at the, oh, you have to pull it. That's right. You pull it and turn, and then that pulls the tape off of the pinch roller. Of course, you have the on switch, which lights the pilot, and the motor still spins. I have cleaned and lubed all the transfer, cleaned the heads, demagnetized. I did add a roller that was missing. I believe it was supposed to have one, so I put that on there because it was just a bar and it wasn't really doing any favors for the tape, so now it's a lot smoother. We're running out of the external amp out. Everything's RCAs. The output is an RCA. The inputs for the mic, radio, phono, auxiliary RCAs. I'm just using a cheap voice and music microphone with an RCA adapter running into an amplifier. Right now we have the Echo maxed out. Check, 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 check. So as you can hear, it's not the most echo, but I believe this to be more of a historical piece. Still usable, still very cool. Let's record a message.
Let's record a message. Let's record a message.
So I believe that this was probably for, in their ideas of a loop to do maybe for department stores or maybe for the radio. I'm not really certain. The tape is short, tape path is short. I didn't overline the cartridge because I was getting binding. So the cartridge, I think the tape loop maybe at most, maybe 2 foot, 2.5 foot of tape. So as you can see, the pilot light lights up with the message. Has an echo in and out button. I'm not really certain what that does. I imagine that if you ran from the output of the RCA, say into a preamp and a tuner, it might change it, but for our purposes, it just cuts the echo off. So again, there's no manual, no information whatsoever about this unit. So I do believe this is a prototype. I know Eccofonic didn't last very long, and a few amps used by some guys that built their own custom tape loops in it probably were more used, and then of course the Echoplex came along and kind of took them out. So we can shorten the echo. Check, 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 into like a slap back feature. So it's on a stand, so it's gonna be a little shaky, but let me show you the transfer here. So on the echo knob that you see me turning, it's just like a old radio. It's on strings and pulleys, and that's physically moving the head to add a longer echo. Check, 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 check. And of course it oscillates. Check. Check. So just like an Echoplex. And then this is where that knob you pull out to adjust whether or not you want the pinch roller making contact with the tape. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I think it's a really neat piece of gear. I'll go ahead and put the top on for you. It does have a push-pull 6.8Q5 amplifier in it with a 664 rectifier. I do believe there is a 12AT, 5879, a 6AV6, and maybe a 12AU or 12AX7 tube inside. So really neat old piece of gear. Thanks for watching.